Hey y'all, it's me, James, and tonight I'll be doing a shave with a straight razor. I'll be using my Thiers Issard 11/16 in a mirror finish, which is beautiful. Shaves great. It's a heavier grind. Um, I like it a lot. It was a pain to hone it to my standards, but I got it there and I'm happy with it. So this will be what I'm using. For the soap, I'm going to be using, as part of the YouTube pass around that we're doing, this is London Morning. This is a sample, and this is from Strop Shoppe. David, thanks, man. Got it quick. Got here a few days ago, a couple days ago, but I just haven't got around to using it. Excuse me, real quick. So, what I can smell from it is it has a citrusy type scent that I can smell from it. What did I call it? London Morning, hopefully. Uh, that's what it is, London Morning. And I don't pick up much else from it that I can recognize except for the citrus scents. Smells good. I don't know if it would be like a scent that I would choose myself. But if I received it like I did through the pass around, it's not one that makes me go like, ugh. So in that regard, it's a nice scent, just not one that I would pick for myself. The brush I'll be using, and this goes into some comments that David had mentioned as far as synthetic brushes go, specifically for the Plisson. And I never really paid attention to it, but it kind of makes sense to me as far as what David had said. And this is David G. He said putting the fibers in hot water made it feel more like a natural brush. I guess I never really paid attention to that because I put my brushes in hot water just for the simple fact of warming it up. I like the bristles to be warm, ready, and yeah. So just smelling to see if I could pick up anything from the last shave, and I can't on this particular brush. So I must have did a great job rinsing it out. This is the Rudy Vey. This is my Broncos colored themed brush, pearlescent handle, resin. Rudy Vey did an awesome job. This is a Mille STF version 2 fiber for the knot. Yeah, can't pick up anything. So anyway, I've had this warming up for a bit in some hot water. Not like extremely hot, but probably somewhere around the 105, 110 degree range. So this is what I'll be using. I'm going to pour the water out that the containers had. And I'm going to take the bloom water, pour that into the container that was holding the brush, or will be holding the brush. And I'm going to go ahead, as you can see, just sprinkles. I'm going to go ahead and load this brush up with this London Morning. I like the scent. As far as, I think it's well balanced with whatever else is in there because it's not all citrus. Just kind of has some citrus notes to my nose anyway. Very pleasant scent. So like normal, I'm not putting a whole lot of pressure on the sample that I have here at the bottom of my bowl, but mostly just trying to load up from what's there. And it was probably about a quarter, third inch hailstone size sample that I was able to pull out of the Ziploc bag and use for this. Alright, so once I start to get it to there, I want to add a little bit more of the bloom water just to make sure what I have near the tips is hydrated enough. Even though I'm doing this, I'm not putting pressure, I'm just going faster. And basically, since I'm already towards the end of what the sample was in here, I just want to wear that sample out. And what I mean by that is I want to just go ahead and make it all like this creamy goodness that's starting to show right here. Very little noticeable air bubbles or anything like that. So I'm going to pull some more water into the tips and go some more. And again, just trying to wear out that soap sample that I mashed into the bottom of this bowl. Alright, so now that I'm starting to get this nice creamy proto lather, that's plenty there. So what I'm going to do is just pull what I got out of here, make sure it's on this brush. There you go. So pretty much I wore out that sample. It's pretty much gone. And I'm going to pour out, well, I might need that for the face. We'll see. Leave that in there real quick. Gonna wet my cheeks and neck real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So I'm gonna take this proto lather sitting on the edges of this bowl and just go ahead, put it on as I can. And as I'm feeling the proto lather that's kind of covering the bottom of the bowl, yeah, this soap sample is pretty much gone. Alright, so take some of that, put it over there. There we go. Put my hand in the water real quick. And here we go. Now, to me, the Mueller brushes seem to have more backbone, regardless of the knot size, type. Like I had the Edwin Jagger version of the silver tip fiber version 2 that I gave to my sister. And it was a Chatsworth in faux horn. And it seemed to have pretty good backbone. Different from the Plisson. The Plisson wants to splay more, and these STF version 2 brushes, because I've never tried just the STF brushes, the STF version 2 brushes definitely don't give you that same feel. They're more sprinky. Which, I don't know, maybe for a lot of face latherers they would prefer that. But to me, there's nothing wrong with how the Plisson feels, the synthetic. That's what I'm referring to. Alright. So what I can say from this Strop Shoppe, which this is the first Strop Shoppe I've ever tried. The scent has a nice citrus note that comes through. The soap itself seems to be nice and creamy. Some really nice creamy goodness here. Got that melted ice cream look. So now I'm ready to pour out that. And just set this in here. And wipe my hand a little bit. And let go. Alright, so congratulations to the guys that are out there for the New York meetup. I know you guys got to be having fun. Sounds like it was fun. Just from a couple of the photos I saw today. Excellent. Rinse it off real quick. The other side. Michelle, I was so happy you didn't jack yourself up with a straight the other day when you shaved. 'Cause even I got this little weeper here. It wasn't from the edge though, it was probably like a ingrown hair or something. Man, I could see that being your most dangerous shave. Gotta tell you, this razor is really comfortable for me. The form, the way it holds in my hand. Just everything about it is really nice. Like with anything else that's sharp, you just gotta be careful as you're going across your skin. The profile of this razor fits great. Right between 5/8 and 6/8. Edge length, just awesome. For me personally, pardon me, I like the fact that it is a round rather than a square. I got too many nooks and crannies, valleys depressions in my face to worry about if that uh, point is going to catch me. Thankfully, I don't have a long schnoz or one that kind of comes down. So for me, the round point is plenty to where I can get some nice edging going on. Got one blade ready to come in. I'm excited to show off. It's been stuck in, waiting for it to show up in the US system. So I'm anxious. Just have to tell myself, don't worry about it, it'll get here. It'll get here. Alright, so that was pass one. Nice shave. To me, it's a beautiful scent. It's like around the light mild to my nose. To TSE, it's probably like a 1 out of 10. But to me, it's, if I were to rate it on scent strength out of a 10 scale, it's probably a 5, 4 or 5, strength wise. A pleasant scent, as I said. Wouldn't probably be my first choice, just because there's so many different choices out there that our artisan soap makers can make, and so I would probably choose something a little bit different, but it's a nice scent. Alright, I'm gonna rinse off real quick and I'll be right back. Thanks. Want to say congratulations, David G. I hope your personal business, the projects you got going on right now with the shirt designs goes well. Love to see you get an old style county button up going on with that. Not the newer style. The newer styles are like jumpsuits, but the older style were button ups. Just nice, simple, straight cut on the bottoms. Alright. I don't know if I mentioned it, but it's only like 2 days growth. Very nice. Alright. Yeah, so no irritation. No irritation from the soap at all. Seems slick enough. I don't feel my face drying out at all. Feels good. Even that little weaver I got there from earlier, it's not doing anything right now, so it must have been more like a, I don't know, ingrown hair, blackhead, pimple, something. Alright, so enough of that. Gonna rinse up real quick and see if there's anything else I need to really touch up on for my tastes. So I'll be right back. Thanks. Alright, I'm back. So, water. Alright. Get the water drops out of my eyes so I can see a little better. That was the Thiers Issard 11/16 mirror finish. Great razor. Love the form, profile, thumb notch, double jumps. Fantastic. It's only Basic black scales, plastic, but still nice. And there's no more of the sample to show, but that was Strop Shoppe's London Morning. And again, has kind of a more of a citrus scent that comes through for me, and I kind of like it. Excuse me. Clean, not powdery. And here's the lather. Did pretty well holding up. It was slick, cushiony. Here's what's coming out of the brush. And again, this is my Rudy Vey custom. Awesome job. Here's the lather. Holding a lot of sheen to it. Very tight bubbles. Not sure if, I think some of the other guys have commented, but I'm not sure just from memory right now if this is vegan or tallow. Nice body. Plenty of cushion. Plenty of slickness. Whippy. Peaky. So the performance of the soap itself, very nice. Scent, pleasant. Maybe not one that I would pick out first off, but not one that I would turn away real quick. I like it. It's not overpowering, not too soft. I'm gonna rinse real quick. Sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, everything went well. Even though I had a little bit of the, again, from my own just lack of better skills, I rubbed this a little bit more raw than what need be in this area. The only weeper I got was here, and again, that was probably from a pimple on grown hair, blackhead, something. And it's not even reacting. I didn't even put on Elo, and it's not coming up. So it was just something very baby. Man goose. All right. That's it. Hope you guys have a blessed weekend. Thank you guys all for notifications. Thank you guys all for watching, and see what comes up next. Thanks. Bye.